Hey, Hilda. Is it just me or is this place freezing? Like, seriously, my fingers might fall off. I'm not a big fan of heat, but the cold is even worse. Can we just end this war already so we can go back to Leicester? Anything for you, Hilda. Anything at all. Yo, my boy! Oh, it's you. You know, I've been thinking. I followed every order since I surrendered and became a member of the Federation Army. I'll never be able to face His Majesty or my friends again, but I can't choose death.
Absolutely.
You managed to stay alive this long, you can't go throwing your life away. I don't think I know what's right and wrong anymore. Take a gift. Chivalry, travel journeys, looking after children, violets.
Wow, thank you.
Dude, I can't wait to start using Ashe. See what his ability is. Crossing the ocean in an enormous boat will certainly be a novel experience for you. I swear this army is unparalleled when it comes to cooking up harebrained schemes. But I shall hold my tongue so long as they put food on your table.
I need you for a sec.
I don't really get all that complicated strategy stuff, but I think we're fighting for a good cause. We're just trying to end this war quick so people don't have to die anymore, right? That's right. And all it's needed, that's all I need to know. Oh my goodness, dude, I can't talk. Then that's all I need to know. Let's go storm the capital with everything we got.
Actually.
Daryl always tried to steer us away from jobs involving the church. We're not going to be able to avoid them any longer if this whole war is about them.
Let's see.
Yeah, well, we aren't fighting for the sake of it. Everyone's got goals they're working towards. Right, I suppose I have a lot to learn now that I'm part of the Federation Army. His Majesty's really grown. I couldn't be prouder if he were my own son. If I live to see the end of this war, I want to take him on take him to see Tiana. She'll be amazed.
Hey there.
Hey Shaz, I'm hoping that if we pull off this next battle, it'll end the war, but I don't know. Do you think it's gonna work? I mean, it could be the end of the game. Nah, that'd be too easy. This chapter, and then the next chapter maybe could be the last one. It does look like we're reaching the end, but I don't, this is not going to be the final chapter. I doubt that.
Right on.
Dimitri figures out that cutting off the church will end the war. He'll probably go for it. Then the Empire won't be able to justify fighting anymore. Seems to me like the war would end then. Right. From our point of view, there'd be no reason to continue the war. But the Kingdom and the Empire have their own issues and agendas. Not to mention, I sincerely doubt the church is going to be rolling all over. This might be harder than I thought, but I do think this will bring us closer to the end. I do too. It's a necessary step for our goal.
I'm counting on you.
In any case, we need to actually win first. Let's hurry and prepare for battle. I finally returned to my old self. Now my name shall be known throughout all of Leicester as well. Did you say as well? So you're already known in other places? Well, it's certainly my intention. I will thank you not to split hairs. I swear, one day I shall restore House Nouvelle to its former glory. Who we missing? Who we missing? Nader, Balthus, Yuri, Petra. We're gonna talk to him later. Let's do, I want to go into the fray and do some training stuff. I'm really excited to look at training.
Time to work you into shape.
So we have more master classes, so I'm gonna get, oh, you need to finish mastering, Warlock first. Oh, I didn't want to make you a Gremry. What was I doing? You're still working on Swordmaster? Who doesn't have a master class that actually matters? I think we're good. Do some training. Will this Ashe have support? None with Balthus. I should probably take a look at that before I decide, like, hey, who he's gonna train with. Ooh, he's got the battle experience with Shez, 2 with Raphael, Wait, Yuri and that's it. Just Yuri. Okay. Put them with Yuri then.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Ashe right over here. Ooh, Hilda and Balthus. How are they on support? Oh, they only have one support in this game? That's weird. Keep going with Trickster. You're a Bow Knight. We're probably not going to use Ignatz anymore. I'd rather just use Yuri, I think. Ignatz is cool, but, you know, I want to make room for Yuri because Yuri also is good. Keep you guys going on that path. Byleth here. Gotta learn Swordmaster. You're learning Armored Knight. Heart and Lysithea. You're almost done with Priest. Might as well learn Mage. Let's have Claude do Brigand. You do get points for battling, right? Probably really low amount. You guys have an A support, so you guys trading together is good. Begin training.
Training is pointless if it doesn't feel like true combat. Come at me with the intent to kill.
If I were facing you in true combat, I'd be running for the hills right now.
Oh, Claude. Holst and Claude are great.
Wait,
Holst is also becoming one of my favorites. I really like him.
A new power, is it? I had this
Priest Wisdom.
This is
Let's do another begin training with these same things.
Think it's time for me to put your training to the ultimate test?
Let's at least wait until I've won a few first.
Still so wild to me that Byleth has a character.
Well, at least no one was hurt.
Right, Gero and Lysithea are done with those classes.
This should come in handy.
I can use this.
So,
Training can be the difference
let's
between
get
victory and defeat.
Lysithea the Bishop class.
No matter the
Might as well get Geralt the Dark Knight path. And probably just start learning stuff from there if we're going to be using Holy Knight. Imagining Geralt on anything but a high horse is insane. Put you towards Dark Knight. Bishop. You guys keep going with this. Can I upgrade this some more? Any veteran training gear. Upgrade more tomes and fists. Where's Marianne? She's not here. Should probably add her in. Keep going down Mage so we can get some more stuff. Put Marianne in here for a bit.
another trick up. This is.
Dang, I didn't mean to do that.
even in
It's fine, it worked.
I
Thoron!
Power.
Yo! Ashe and Yuri got their first support. Also gonna go ahead and take you off this. Yo, we got Thoron. That's so cool.
Victory and defeat.
Alright,
Proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
just Ashe and Yuri, I think. Yeah. Oh, never mind. We got quite a couple. Constance and Happy have one, and then Violet and Jerome. Oh, do Yuri and Ashe not have a conversation? Only at B and A. Okay. Hold on to those supports for a bit. We still have to finish talking to everyone. Just wanted to get the training done.
So it's you. Hoy there.
Expected the Empire to do better on the Western Front. The Emperor planned to cut through the Western Lords, but the Kingdom's been prepared to defend against any betrayals, so their only recourse has been to use brute force, but they've yet to gain any decisive victories. The Empire could blast through the front lines, they'd be able to attack the capital with us, but as it stands, now it's probably for the best that we got there before the Empire.
Care to make yourself
What kind of
useful?
chores should I do? One that benefits Ashe would be nice. I want to use Ashe a bit. And Yuri, because Yuri we haven't used all that much.
Counting on you both.
Come on, we'll do it together.
Right. Let's get this out of the way.
We all must do our fair share.
We do another round of chores.
Counting on you both.
Let us give it our utmost.
Leave it to me. We all must do our fair share.
Oh, I should check equipment, shouldn't I? We're gonna use Ashe and Yuri. I gotta make sure they have good weapons. You have a silver sword, which is perfect. But maybe there's something better? Could give you Thunderbrand. Ashe, I'd rather have a killer bow. Honestly, I'm gonna switch what Shamir has. We're probably not gonna use Shamir all that much anymore, because we have Ashe now. Oh, take the Elmira mercenaries. Hunter's Volley and Tornado Shot. I do like Point Blank Volley, but I think I like Hunter's Volley more, so I'm going to keep the combat arts you have now. Yuri. Assassinate and Light Blade. Some wind would be nice, because apparently Trickster can use magic? Okay.
Over here. I was thinking.
Sounds like the previous king of Fargus was a real great guy. I wonder what the current king is like. He's still pretty young, right?
Let's see.
I've only talked with him a bit, but he struck me as a pretty serious guy. Yeah, it's the first impression I get of Dimitri. Oh yeah, I'd be worried if a king wasn't serious, though come to think of it, I guess our king doesn't really fit that bill. Oh, Claude? Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Look who's here.
On the subject of unassailable fortresses, one can hardly forget Fodlan's Locket and Leicester.
Well,
Do you know of any others? Guess there's Arianrod in the kingdom. Wasn't expecting you to say that. Thought people from Leicester would think Fort Mercy is first. In any case, Ferdiad's defenses are also quite formidable. Walls and Circle... Wait. Don't recognize Fort Mercius. Walls encircle not only the palace, but the entire city as well, and they have an exorbitant amount of forts. Alright. So there's someone in the kitchen. Petra.
I am having concerns.
Having a hard time staying in the kingdom so long, the cold is wearing me down. Are the people here used to this? Bridget is quite the opposite. It's very hot.
what do you think?
I'm sure they gotten used to it, otherwise they never would have settled. I was hearing the kingdom was made when they went against the Empire. I'm thinking they did not have a choice.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Indeed it is. We have our thing with Claw, but we don't have the support. Because we have to wait for the story. Let's get these points. Yo, perfect.
This is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Oh, totally. Let's get it.
Wait, for me? Great. I love this stuff.
What have I done to deserve this? I mean, thank you.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
I shall. Finish these rounds and we'll probably go on some expeditions before doing some battles.
All right.
When the king of Amara was a young lad, we used to sneak into Fodlan together. All we did was travel around and have a good time, though. That's how I picked up the language. We never traveled farther than Leicester, so this is my first trip to the kingdom. I'll be even more famous once I regale everyone with tales of my rampage across the kingdom capital. So Claude's plans to snuff out the Central Church, they were the cause of this war, and taking them out would effectively end it. Then he'll create a world where everyone can live as they please without the need to sacrifice others. Who knows what he'll come up with next?
Hey.
If you got issues with Claude, feel free to let him out. I don't mind.
Oh.
Issues? Of course I have issues. Has he lost his mind? I think you've lost your mind, Lorenz. If that was his aim all along, he should have said so sooner. We could have taken more initiative in the war if we had known what he wanted from the start. Yeah, whatever. Now's the deciding factor. Do I want to go for another hour, or do I want to stop 20 minutes from now? I think I want to go for 5 hours, to be honest.
Hey,
I must say it's rather vicious of Claude to bring a former kingdom knight on our assault of the capital. Though it's honestly not the worst idea, it'll probably make it harder for our opponents to fight us.
Nuh-uh.
That's just how war is. Nothing else matters as long as we win. Maybe so. I'm sure he understood the consequences when he surrendered as well. I suppose it's not my place to say anything as long as Ashe is fine with it. Oh, you have some kind of connection with Ashe, right? Ashe was in the Cindered Shadows DLC.
Let's see.
The longer this war drags on, the more exhausted everyone will become, even if we win. I concur Claude's plans is the best and fastest way to end the war. That's why we have to win. After all, I can't afford to spend all my time on the battlefield. Marianne, you're the last one.
Well...
A world where everyone can be themselves. What does it mean to be myself? What about you, Shez? What would you do if you could truly be yourself? Honestly, I'm not sure. I guess I'd live in a way that's true to my heart.
Let me see.
Yeah, it sounds lovely. I look forward to seeing what everyone will do once we usher in a new era. Alright, Marianne is here. Let's take her on an expedition.
I've been looking forward to today. Hopefully it all goes well. I was waiting for you.
Oh, the exclamation point's like higher chance for points or something? I don't know what that means. Can't mean new, because why would the planes have the exclamation mark? That makes no sense.
This is such a gorgeous place.
Encounter. Oh.
You worry about the strangest things. Those two seem to be having fun, so you'd probably be fine too.
That was interesting. Never seen that happen before.
Do you think the goddess truly watches over us? I believe that she does. Yes, that's correct.
Are you kidding me? What was a better option than that?
The goddess always watches over us, even now. Oh my!
Oh, is it questions you've done before that help you out?
I often read books when I'm alone in my room.
Okay, all right. That makes me feel better. It's only questions that you failed, and if they repeat them, then they help you out. Okay.
I enjoyed myself very.
We got some morale, so I'll take it. Now, what to do? Who else? Let's take Ashe on an expedition, see if we can get some early supports with him.